The good aligned cleric after murdering a kid and then spending all his spell slots to heal the corpse. My goals are beyond your understanding. Hey everybody, I'm inside your house and you should be scared. Anyway, welcome to another DnDMemes video. How are you guys doing? Hope you're having a wonderful day. Also, please don't look under your bed. It would make for a really awkward conversation if you found me right now, so just don't ruin the moment, okay? Keep it for after the video at least. Also, a quick reminder, because the majority of people watching are not subscribed, to consider doing so now. It only takes a moment, it helps out, and you can undo it later if you change your mind. And yeah, thank you so much for that, and with that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video. Hey! The party discovers a painting that allows direct communication with an evil god, assuming that the god wants to answer. The rest of the party: cast it into the fire, destroy it. The warlock: hey boss. Oh god. Also, I just wanna say that this is such a random meme to see with Lord of the Rings and Stargate. A completely unexpected crossover episode. I prefer my answer, and it's not biased whatsoever. The group is playing Dungeons & Dragons for the first time, and I'm the DM. None of us know what GP are worth. I spend a day calculating using bread, wine, and British shillings on Excel. The answer is 39 or 40 US dollars. And then, finding out 5 years later that 1 GP is an average craftsman's day's wage, or about 200 US dollars. Wait, what? That seems like a lot more. Wasn't it something like, commoners are lucky to see 1 gold a year? I mean, yeah, most commoners are not craftsmen, but that seems like a huge difference in wages. It's weird that human fighters are the only fantasy trope that gets called out for being overdone. Humans are boring, says an entire huge crowd of elves with bows. The Simpsons has a meme for everything. Wizards of the Coast: drunken masters aren't actually supposed to get drunk when they fight. Okay, then why do I have brewer's supplies, wizards? Why do I have brewer's supplies? What? Well, I mean, actually, it could make sense, right? They could be experts in getting drunk without actually being supposed to get drunk when they fight. They just get drunk before or after fights. Well, how the turntables. The Horizon Walker Ranger using Ethereal Step to flank the enemy boss. The boss with True Sight. My paladin is the only one with a mental age above 5, when the party only has 1 responsible member and a bunch of murder hobos. A knife! No! Oh boy. I don't relate to the part of, everyone in the party being a bunch of murder hobos, but I do feel like there's only 1 person in our party with a mental age above 5, and it's not me. Unfortunately, it is not me. Or maybe fortunately for me, I don't know. Time to put an end to this argument once and for all. Venom, chicken stock, Worcestershire sauce, maple syrup, and dragon's milk. That's beer, right? Hold on. Okay, yeah, they have a website. Okay, they actually have different kinds of alcohol. Like they have beer, whiskey, and hard seltzer, whatever that is. That looks really cool. I don't know how good it tastes. It looks cool, at least, honestly, the branding and whatnot. This video is not sponsored, by the way, but if they do want to, hit me up. Strange traditions are still traditions. Create a city that has a tradition of secretly painting tourists' portraits in which the artist adds himself. One of the officials gives tourists their portraits as souvenirs. Everyone in town, as a joke of course, pretends that the artist doesn't exist when asked about him. The players get paranoid and start looking for a false Hydra that does not exist. That is a prank done well and gone right, okay? That went better than the DM could have possibly hoped for. One day, this is gonna be used in a campaign that I DM. Since the Tarrasque have spined backs, they are prey to something. What in the world could hunt a Tarrasque? Me, a scholar. Yeah, I don't think I want to know what this is, and let's move on. The dice gods must be angry with me. When you roll your 4th natural 1 of the session. This is filthy rich coming from me, but sometimes you just gotta say no. DMs be like, my players suck. They keep seducing the owlbears. My brother-in dies. You are the one that let them do it. Nah, it's fine. I've already sunk over 100 hours. What's another 50? When you're first-time PCs, create characters that contradict your campaign setting, but you don't have the heart to reject their ideas. The world is changing. The problems with being DM, god damn it. That seems exaggerated, and I'm going to assume that it's an exaggeration, because 100 hours just preparing for the campaign seems like overkill. I don't know. Is it? I don't know, I don't really DM, so... They did furbolgs and bugbears dirty, to be honest. I'm going to make my D&D characters with you. Hero Forge, custom miniatures. And then buy the figurines, right? Right? Yeah, no, of course, everybody buys the figurines. Why would... No, everybody does that. You make them and then you buy them. All of them. All of the ones that you make, you buy. Yeah. Me? After giving my players elemental powers that they will have to learn to control, and if they overuse it, magical accidents can happen. Me, sessions later, after hearing the player with the earth powers say his 84th, so I am rock hard. After being turned to a statue for a moment because he overdosed on magical mushrooms that enhance their powers but also make their powers harder to control. Jesus Christ, I'm just imagining it now. I'm not sure that I could survive more than, I don't know, maybe one of those every hour or something. Even that seems like a lot. Player's Handbook, page 168. 1 pound of salt is 5 copper. Healing potions are 25 gold. But then you realize that 1 gold is $100. Well, they did say that there was a meme just a moment ago, right? A few memes ago, whatever, saying that it's about $200. So that would make healing potions the equivalent of $5,000. Jesus Christ. The Handy Adventurer's Pocket Guide to Dragon Identification. Befriend immediately and kill on sight. Well, on the bright side, this one looks like he's in the befriend immediately category, so that's a good start. Actually, it's pretty straightforward. You just have to keep in mind to be careful with green, red and black dragons. Pulse Hydra ate the DM. Damn it, it's the 3rd one this month. We are running out of players. False Hydra is part of the campaign, and you don't know that yet. The session ends in the middle of a dialogue with an innkeeper asking you, what wife are you talking about? You gather for the next session, but the DM is late. One of the players continues the campaign from where you stopped the last time like nothing happened. What do you mean we need to wait for who? I've always been DMing, don't you remember? I'm gonna be honest, if that happened, that would be straight up from a horror movie, and it would be absolutely terrifying. Jesus Christ, that would be a good prank, I guess. Making the party themselves IRL prank, gone wrong, warning, scary. I don't know. Yes, I know you can just use a ranged cantrip or spell, but sometimes you just gotta send a message. DM. Sorry, rules are rules. You can't attack with Mage Hand. Wizard. Okay, then can I have it pick up my crossbow and pull the trigger, coincidentally in the direction of that goblin over there? Listen here, you little... I mean, that's a workaround. Now it just depends if the DM finds it funny or not. This just happened in the campaign that I DM. The good aligned cleric, after murdering a kid and then spending all his spell slots to heal the corpse. My goals are beyond your understanding. This was my reaction to the announcement. Yuan Tai and r/DnDMemes when the attack. Flavor is up to you. Using a dagger with a rapier for realism. Using a shield for stats. Using a shield reflavored as a pairing dagger. Yeah, we found it. That's the big brain move. Huh, maybe try looking behind the statue? Just an idea? The hardest things in the world. Diamond, obsidian, vibranium, and when you already figured out the puzzle but you play a 7-int barbarian and the wizard player should be allowed to shine, so you have to keep your mouth shut even though you know the answer is right there. I'm not sure that makes any sense though. I mean, it's not like the high-int wizard, you know, the player actually gets any advantages when trying to solve the puzzle, does he? I mean, okay, he has an advantage when it comes to skill checks, But he still has to put the clues together and figure it out himself IRL without the high hint of the wizard. These were the ingredients used to create the most incoherent universe ever conceived. Halo, Crisis, and SCP. These are the ingredients that the DM chose for his sci-fi campaign. But everything went wrong when he accidentally added in the New Testament. Warhammer 40k Orcs lore is the best thing that I've read all day. Level 20 Wizard Orcs and Warhammer 40k Orcs. Look what they need to mimic a fraction of our power. Finalizing tomorrow's session, and I asked my wife some clarifying details, and she posted this on the Discord group. It was the day before D&D, and in the next room, I know he'd be planning some dastardly doom. He asked some questions that were a little sus, like pics of NPCs to use against us. He dropped some names, mentioned some maps, then walk away to pull up apps. I cannot snitch, I don't have line of sight, just know I tried before D&D night. That was a really good poem, that was a really solid poem. Listen carefully to what your DM said. DM, you walk into the room and you see table dining 6 person. Mr. DM, I know English is your second language, but it is called 6 person dining table. Nope, it is what I said. The table. The table was a mimic. Yeah, the table was a mimic. Don't threaten me with a good time, lady. Minion 1, Minion 2, and the big bad evil guy. The anger of a good man is not a problem. Good men have too many rules. My trickery cleric who's secretly chaotic neutral. Good men don't need rules. Today is not the day to find out why I have so many. Suffers none of the frailty of old age. You can still die of old age though. Level 15 monks instantly going from perfect health and unfrail to dying of age without any warning. If that's how it actually works, that is horrible. Or maybe not. I mean, it's I don't know, in a way it's really good if it's completely unexpected, right? You never know when it happens and you're just living your best life every day. Evil campaigns in D&D be like, who hasn't played a barb like that? Come on, show your hands. The barbarian when they haven't killed something in 0.1 seconds. Right now, the need for blood is rising. God damn it. God, this makes me feel bad for laughing at it, come on. Well, on that note, that's gonna be it for today's video, Jesus Christ. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like if you did, and subscribe for more if you haven't already subscribed to the channel. Also, thanks a lot to everyone supporting the channel on Patreon as well as on YouTube, I appreciate it a lot, so thanks so much for that. Links below if you wanna check those out, as well as links to the Discord server, sorry with anything else. And yeah, that's it, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Have a great day, bye!